If you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. Liberians will suffer.
And the facts surrounding those issues, there is only one forum that provides the answers. Face the issue on Kings FM. John Antonin April Godson William, commonly known as Teacher Live, from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. for the most analytical and most stimulating conversation training for the day.
That's the funny thing about Unity Park. In a football game, if we were playing a tournament, they beat us today and we drop out of the tournament. Our focus now is not the tournament again. Unity Party get their opponent, the Liberian people, they lead the Liberian people, then they come back to their team, then they defeated. Everyone said that they put a crack away. You never want to say so.
And face the issue, we speak out the fact in advocating for the right of Liberia. Face the issue brings you logic, explain logic, and advance you to discuss with logic. It's Face the Issue comes on your airway from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Kings FM 88.5. Don't miss it.
Our government secure all finance of all road networks in the country. Major road network assigned on the president a 10-year electricity financing. 10 years for the World Bank.
When Liberians are desperate for leadership to deliver, desperate to know the truth, and desperate to know the real issues confronting the country.
They think they will see this election, you will not lie. Because if you do it, that's the end of this country.
Well, I can laugh the government, all the ministers in the government, they can laugh. They don't put also everything they say, they don't say the truth.
People of Liberia, if you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. Liberians will suffer.
And the facts surrounding those issues, there is only one forum that provides the answers. Face the Issue on Kings FM. John Antonin April Godson William, commonly known as Teacher Live, from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. for the most analytical and most stimulating conversation training for the day.
That's the funny thing about Unity Park. In a football game, if we were playing a tournament, they beat us today and we drop out of the tournament. Our focus now is not the tournament again. Unity Party get their opponent, the Liberian people, they lead the Liberian people, then they come back to their team, then they defeated. Everyone said that they put a crack away. You never want to say so.
And Face the Issue, we speak out the fact in advocating for the right of Liberia. Face the Issue brings you logic, explain logic, and advance you to discuss with logic. It's Face the Issue comes on your airway from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Kings FM 88.5. Don't miss it.
You bow, Papa. You bow. You collected $22 million again without PPCC involvement.
Honored at this recent investiture.
Oh, yeah.
DJ Onegi.
I wish to be something else, so we not vote for Latina, we here, oh. People dying in jail, horses money is single, parents crying for YFs. I thought they say we were in jail, 100 years back and forth, Jaros life didn't go up. Yahweh Suole betray the labor, they get called over to finish give up. Listen, we get gold, we get diamond, we get iron, oh. We get all, we get timber, we get rubber, oh. They sell the money in the bank and we are leaving, oh. I saw the 100 days last I be the quota, oh. But what can the tree will go? Waka, oh. We tire, oh. Waka, oh. What can the tree will go? Waka, oh. We tire, oh. Waka, oh. What can the tree will go? Waka, oh.
Okay. Now the first time in the country you will see I'm to wrong. We're not talking plenty ego, we're not fighting them we're going. And when we're talking say the tip I got to win to all wrong. You can just be looking at all that to say sleeping among the men are pong. Expressing my feelings on the song, the 22 minute roll. You tell me how far you go. Then I only want talking say we are coming a road. The people say from Ghana, the people say police for A, yellow machine from China, they come and say they no for A.
Yama, we're not feeling from here. Just let Boga in poor in there.
What they get it made them to SAP. What they get it made them to SAP.
What on the tree will go? Waka, oh. we die, oh, waka, oh, what I get to go, waka, oh, we die, oh.
Oh, I play the freedom of speech. Tell me why they sack people for MCC. Where the freedom of speech. When you thought you get the comment last
We still trying to understand the government agenda. The rescue mission, rescue vision, par la fake impression. They get it up and lead the people with high expectation. Like who's about to see the asking when the train will go. But how the train will go when the driver is old. We been sitting in the train, but the driver can't wake up. Now all the funny thing they make all do back give up. But who think on the budget?
Like they see me and I think of CPP document.
The hustle selling like they don't a young people property. But Uncle Prison Jerry praying for Baka to rap it. The country pie on us so we can understand it. See how the people crying.
I have received today news of the evictions and destructions of our party headquarters. Unfortunate and regrettable as this is. I wish to encourage all Liberians, especially our supporters and sympathizers, to stay calm, remain law-abiding, and respect due process in the interest of our democracy, the rule of law, and the peaceful coexistence among all Liberians, irrespective of party, social, ethnic, or tribal affiliations. Fellow Liberians, fellow partisans of the Coalition for Democratic Change, today we witness yet another testament of the Unity Party government gross disregard for the rule of law. Emboldened by impunity, they continue to abuse power, testing our nation's fragile peace and democracy. Their list of violations grows daily, from police brutality against ordinary citizens to outright disregard of court orders. We must, however, take the high road. In the interest of peaceful coexistence, I urge everyone to remain calm, law-abiding, and respectful of due process, despite this partisan political mischiefs from the Unity Party government. In the legal battle over the ownership of the CDC headquarters, our party has always followed the rule of law and openly stated its willingness to abide by the court final ruling, regardless of the outcome. Yet, before the battle was fully exhausted, the trigger-happy partisans leadership of the police force, with direct instruction from Waka himself, spurred into actions. This was not a lawful eviction. It was a failed mission to destroy and erase the CDC in an attempt to fulfill their very wish Waka has repeatedly expressed to his lieutenants. While executing this criminal act, they made the cheers of their partisans. They failed to notice the loud silence of the vast majority of ordinary Liberians. Our people are in disbelief at this administration. Reckless behavior in its quest to consolidate power. Posterity will punish them harshly, while the loss of our office building is a setback. I want to emphasize that it is only temporary. We shall overcome this sooner rather than later. Thanks to your unwavering commitment, determination, and resilience, fellow citizens, coalitions, well-wishers, and sympathizers. Fellow partisans, do not be despair. While we admit these are difficult times, our party has faced worse situations, even from the very same actors we see today, and we have emerged stronger. We shall prevail. The UP leadership under Bwaka are destroyed, but we are builders. A special national headquarters delivery committee is being established to immediately begin the construction work so that we can have a modern state-of-the-art new home in record time. We shall execute this while we embark on a national tour to inform our people. In my journey to heights I have achieved, I have seen such hiccups before. We shall never waver. Together we will build. We are survivors by history. We are blessed with the spirit that overcomes even the most tragedies and misfortune. Remember the unity, strength, and identity of our party and coalition are not found in bricks and mortar. They live in the minds, hearts, and fighting spirit of our teaming supporters. Therefore, I call on every member of the party, our sympathizers, to mobilize and focus our energies on constructing our next premises. I must be clear, resist the temptation to take the law into your own hands. However disappointed we are by this outcome, I call on each of you to continue respecting the law and due process. Fellow partisans, well-wishers, and sympathizers, I am optimistic about the political future of our party. Together we will build a better homeland for our party. So help me God. God bless Liberia.
We have seen a systematic erosion of democracy. Executive overreach and open disregard for our constitution. Lawlessness in the legislature, with the presidency turning a blind eye even when the sacred hall of our democracy go up in flames. Security forces brutalizing peaceful citizens, while millions are being spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem, but now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the unity party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. For seditions, let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even the strongest storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Nigeria. We will not give up on our people. And we will never give up on CDC. We are the party of the slum and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Bruton to Kingsville, from Ghana to Mumbai, from Samipole to Sasta, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, we are coming back.
What a wonderful way to just give assurance to people that indeed we together, we are coming back. And of course, when the leader speaks like that, you know certainly that the leader is going to be at the front. That's what it is. I love it. know, there's a movie. I don't know, John Moore. What kind of movie? They call it movie. It's an American movie, and it says here they call it what? We were soldiers. Oh yes, I love the guy so much. He motivated the soldiers. He said I will be the first to step down in the field, and I will be the last. He said, but dead or alive, we will all come home together. I like that. Dead or alive, we will all. When you hear a leader say that indeed we are coming back, it means a lot. That has really sent a spine to the eyes of the people. You see them all over the place, they are crying. You know, when the giant steps in the country, just anything he says, it moves them. And that's one thing I love for sure. When God is powerful in you, everything you do is powerful. Even the weakest of speech that you will deliver becomes most powerful. The weakest of things you will do become the strongest, and the build of strength in it. That's what God does. We imagine or David, that weak thing that David was just telling you that you look at David, what is strength that David had? That's how God was. David as weak as a small boy like that. We're not gonna sling and you're telling you that even if it were me, that David will come through me and for that. It can work. When God is inside the weakest of people, all you need to do is pray. And that's how God works. And we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are right here tonight. It's going to be quite fascinating again. And we are very, 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 very grateful to the Almighty God that we are here together to do what we can for our country. And no matter what the circumstances are, we've got the base, we got you, and we'll continue to get you. And I will never, ever let you down. So we are here together to do what we can for our country. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. So with God, all things are possible. Many of you in class here tonight, and I thanks to my committed students who, no matter what, they will always be in class. And I thank you so much for being committed. And you're not students who are wanderers. You know, there are some students they can wander about. And that's one thing for sure. But we have our committed students who, no matter what, they will always come to class, and we appreciate them, and we never disappoint them. And that's the consistency we have in doing what we do. So we are very grateful to all of you for being with us here tonight. And Susan Soiree came to class very, very fast. In fact, 7:59, she was already in class. Meaning before 8, we could kick off Vinicius Junior Bar. And I got in class as well at 8:01. And I said yesterday that I was not going to do roll call because Tier 1 was right here with us and was quite a fascinating show for all of us. Mawata Birite as well, Amara Jala Kamara, Fatu Sharif. Then we have Buema Obento Kadi. It's also in class, and Melvin Nathaniel Roosevelt. We have Buema, and okay, I did call Buema's name. Pablo Classic, and we have Agatha Glasgow. Musa Sharif is also here from Atlanta, Georgia, the United States of America. Roland W. Toy is also here, a local base and a student. Forrest and Cooper, Forrest Cooper from Firestone. How about Forrest? What's up? Okay. Say Happy New Year. Thank you so much. I wish you the same. Then we have here Nathan Page, Matilda Stevens, our class prefect. Say good evening to all. She came to class 8:02, very early indeed. Mos Cassell is also here. Asata and Miller. Jacob Mwa Kwei is also following here from Innovative Youth Alliance Indo Community. And we also have George Wonye, and SD Cooper Road, and representative. And we have Perry Slobet. Slobet is from the United States of America, New Jersey to be specific. And Moses Freeman is also here. Etta Gay is here as well. Great. And I'm going to say how's up to you, Etta. Buema Kadi. Then we have Ruth on Bodo Bani. All right. USA, Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, the United States of America. Very great weather. Yeah. Ruth, you in real, I'm rough for tree, enjoying yourself where you are. And Vera Marshall is also here, and Bohuma Emmanuel Lieman, and from D15, District 15, is that what it is? All right, Jeremiah Flomo Topa Labla, and Clinic Gaza Clinic. Where is that? Okay, Gaza Clinic. Okay, Mema K. Johnson is also in class. Says we're here tonight. Yes, certainly be there. We appreciate all of you for what you do for your country. Thanks for praying always for us. Claude Allison, how's up? Delaware, the United States of America. How you put it? They say in America, some area, some of you, your call. You better go. Look, when the call come in plenty, your jets, I will teach you something to do. so that you enjoy yourself staying there. And Edwin Carter and Addis Ababa and Addis City, is it Addis Ababa, Ethiopia? Yeah, that should be. Joseph S. Kere, New York, is also here with us tonight. And Asata Kwali, New Matarib Golf, Hassan. I will be doing so great tonight. And of course, gearing up and jumping majestically into 2026. Huh? David Williams, TX3FD. What is this? From Colorado, United States of America. Ellis and I told Junior from Maryland County. Okay, Alex, how you doing? Keep it up there, and let's wish all the best for our country. Odell A. Gibson, and from Arizona, the USA. Arizona point. Ahmed Okafa G. From IGV County. James Doka. We have Joe Cooper. Joe from where? Is that in my corner? Okay, you're in your corner. Joe V there. We have Victoria B. Tier, and from Pinsville, Jacobstown. Edward Pachibo. All right, from Chicago, the United States of America. And we have on, is it McAnthony Young? Yeah, UN Drive. No Soup Boys More Than Palm Butter is right here with us in class. And we have Domina D. Walker. And also, he's from Rwanda. All right. Nina, what's up? How's everything, my sister? Yasa Sharif. How's up, mommy? I hope you're doing so great. I still get what you gave. I can use it. Don't worry. And it says Lou Blackmore, and sitting right here watching from where I don't know, but thanks for being there. Then we have Philip B. Flomo from Nima County. Philip, how's up? How's everything with you folks there? They say, oh, Jeremiah, okay, I'm coming. I will visit Nima County with some information tonight. I got something to talk about Nima County. I got something to talk about Lofa County. What else again we got to say? Yeah, then we'll get something to talk about the city center itself. We are getting there. Martha's son, and from ERWA Pinsville. Then we have Matthew Dan, also joining us. Elijah Nepe says, right now in class with full attention. Certainly we are here. And Blama Zina is also in class. Alfred and Kadi. Did I call you first? Yeah, they do. Maybe not, but again, I've just called you. And Meticulous Junior, Julius K. Manse. And one of the last students in the kind of class. We have Jordan Sekou V. Dole and Sheikh Kamara, also one of the last students. Then people who came in, and okay, so that means nobody came in. So for because they're 10 minutes after 8. So Rose Bole came in 10 after 8. So she's one of the last students. James Lamy and Cecilia Masakwe from Norway, also same. Hassan Glalu Doru. And also same Peters Emmanuel and William W. Wulu. We have Samuel M. Allison, Elisha V. Oh no, Elisha came to class very late. Sam also came to class very late. I don't let them breach my loss. Right. So we are right here tonight, people. Okay, so we are back to class. And last night, sorry, I had to tell Newton to do the draws for you people who played last night and you were able to win your catch. So tonight again, we are here. Do what we can. Little things matter, and you can get it. So you get. We are giving it up to 50,000. That's why we are giving out. But of course, you can win on a double in what you get tonight. And so there's *799 *24 hash. That's the code to play with for tonight, right here on this very dial. We are certainly getting there. With God, all things are possible. People, things are happening in this country that you may not be aware of. Some of you may hear it, but maybe you are not understanding how it is happening. Terrible things are happening in this country. But just to give you a gist of what it is in Liberia, for those of you in the diaspora, you know, the basic weeks for shopping, it starts from the 15th of December. The 15th of December. From the 15th of December all the way to the 30th. That's the shopping week. That's the shopping period for the festive season. I want for anybody to tell me that's not it. So what we would normally sense, especially that we used to sense even up to the time we are left power. Similar trend continued. Because some people may miss out on Christmas celebration. They will miss out on it. But they can still be assured that they will be able to celebrate with New Year coming. So you will see the markets will continue to be flooded with people or crowded with people through these periods I'm just mentioning. I want you to take your time to come in town and see whether the street is still visible with people who don't want to have lay money. Yeah. See whether they are still visible. Now, you see, the last batch of markets or goods that people would like to sell, there were a certain batch of people who will tell you, say, me, I will wait. The moment Christmas or people will start selling it cheap because they know that they get auction sellers. They get auction sellers. There are people who just want them specifically for auction purpose. Especially school is on break. So you will find students who just there for auction. They want no goods to leave in their hands. So you will find it like that. So there are people who have money who will wait and say, me, I will not rush to buy Christmas. All the things you're seeing here, so the price will start dropping right after Christmas. Because the auction sellers, those people who sell specifically for auction purposes, right? Because they have to go back to school. The University of Liberia about to resume. They want to go back to school. They just need to make their market to just get small thing to move on. Those people, they will start selling their things cheaply because they don't want the goods to leave in their hands. That's when you see people will still rush in the market. Buyers, those are times that late buyers will rush in. They are rushing in at that point to buy things cheaper. That's what we used to do, right? And that's what it is. So now, Aaron, so you will find a period from the 15th of December all the way to the 31st or the 30th of December or the 31st. People will be rushing, rather what it is. People will say, the goods there. Then you will find January, because at that time they play dry. Then some of them now start selling it the lowest or the cheapest way to just get rid of it. And they just auction. They are auction goods in the most terrible auctioning manner, right? That's what it is. But the streets are empty. The streets are still empty. So because you wanted to wait to say, maybe they didn't pay the people in here that why the streets were not filled before Christmas. But now the streets are even more empty than it was even before Christmas. So things are terribly bad. This is reality. This is nothing that we are saying here because of whatever it is. No, this is reality. And we are speaking to the truth, and there's nothing else that we can say except the truth. That's all we can say. So we are very, very grateful to the Almighty God. If you got life and you are moving with life, you got to be very, very grateful to the Almighty God for everything that you experience in life. You have to be grateful to the Almighty God. You have to be very, very grateful to the Almighty God for everything. Because, you know, with God, all things are possible. And I always told you people that things are okay. If you check now, just some information to give you as we are going through in Nima County, you know, what I saw happening in Lufa, it has an adverse effect on Nima County politics. So, when we initially experienced the transition, the entire thought and reason for which the Nima people decided to support the Unity Party is that Joseph Boakai was going to be sick badly than he was. Joseph Boakai would have probably died. So if there were any group of people that were wishing Joseph Boakai to die, you can check in Nima camp. Some of the supporters there, they had wished for Joseph Boakai because that was the thing. They said, in fact, Prince Johnson ran a whole campaign on that thing. They listened to Prince Johnson. He ran a whole campaign on that thing that Joseph Boakai, that Jeremiah Kun will be running the government. That was the basis. That was the message. So they decided to support their own. That own they were supporting, it was Jeremiah Kun, the prospect of Jeremiah Kun becoming president. So Nima County was just near producing president because they knew that Joseph Boakai, they had thought that Joseph Boakai was going to die or he was going to get sick and be bedridden, and Jeremiah Kun was going to run the country. That was what they said. That was what they told them. That is why they came. That's why they voted. That's why they stole the elections. Because they needed to do that. Now, after the election, when we had the election and after the election, Kun still had a hope and so forth. You saw some elements of the Unity Party who did not see strength in Joseph Boakai when he was fainting, producing, let me say, he's got a red dress, and even fainted, or nearly fainted again instead of the national address, all the kind of things. And the Unity Party faithfuls, like the likes of Mo Ali, the Amos Toy, then they were not too sure about Joseph Boakai's health status leading forward. So they started to rally around Jeremiah Cohn, thinking that they could secure their places where anything terrible to happen to Joseph Boakai. Everyone had this thought that something will happen to Joseph Boakai, right? Yeah, that's their thought, and that's what they had. So that's what we'll say. If there's anybody who wishing for Joseph Boakai to die, it's not us. It's not who stands to benefit from it. Joseph Boakai is already president. So why will you still be wishing for him to die? No, nobody wishes for him to die. Let him continue in it. As Joseph Boakai, if there's anybody who wishing for him to die, it's his desperate vice president who wants to be president. Who believe that he's closest to the presidency. This is the closest opportunity that Nima County ever had. That's why they voted the way they voted. That's why they decided to do what they did. So now they thought that Joseph Boakai was going to die. But the very people who thought that Joseph Boakai was going to die, the biggest death hit their camp. And currently, as we speak, Jeremiah Cohn is getting, the dose of it. Because why? He had thought that the legs of Thomas Farrar then, he was trying to solidify his base. That's why he decided to fight, enter the national legislature, convince Joseph Boakai, try to say we need regime change, we need this here and there. We can't have a speaker down there. A fanatical for our CDC person can be there. Let's take over the whole government. That's what they decided to do. So the whole plan was that let's get these CDC people out. And then Jeremiah Cohn, with his relationship that he had initially built with Thomas Farrar, while with the CDC, they decided to explore that relationship. They decided to build it up, and that's what they were doing. So all the things that you saw Thomas Farrar doing, paying disrespect to we are here, and it was Jeremiah Cohn that were pumping them. They have given them assurances. You saw the less of Sir Joseph and say they're breaking away, they're going to form their own party that Jeremiah Cohn's making. He was trying to solidify himself. But again, there were other elements with the improved status because they read it. And I must say that they are ready. Money has a way of managing people. Costa said that they managed Joseph Boakai all through his opposition life to make him to appear like somebody who was okay. If they could manage Joseph Boakai while he was in opposition struggling, why can't they manage Joseph Boakai as president? He's been well managed. Joseph Boakai is supposed to go abroad for whatever it is, but Joseph Boakai have all his medical stuff and everything here. There is a wristwatch on Joseph Boakai hand that costs 1.5 million United States dollars. That wristwatch is connected to the pacemaker. That wristwatch tells Joseph Boakai that he can move from here to Lofa. It can tell him everything, that he will be safe to come back, XYZ. And that wristwatch, what it does is that whatever magnetic force that's supposed to be here, it will suppress it. Because the pacemaker does not deal with magnetic something there around. That wristwatch, that what it is there for. It is there to make sure, because that's the external part of the whole something is connected. It's connected. That's what he went for. When you saw Joseph Boakai going to what the area say he went on the channel, whatever they say they carry in the hospital, that wristwatch, that watch he went for is 1.5 million. That is there to tell him that he's okay. So he doesn't have to worry. That watch is there. It will tell him everything about what's going to unfold and so forth. His battery, how it is beeping or XYZ, everything is in it. So that's why you are hearing it now even clearer than before. So with that in, the Unity Party folks, they have seen Joseph Boakai as the only alternative who can engage George Weah, that even if they want to cheat, they can cheat with a Jeremiah Cohn. And like they are contemplating now, not even if they want to cheat. Now that they are contemplating cheating, let me put it that way, maybe it will be easy for you. Now that they are contemplating to cheat, they can't cheat with Jeremiah Cohn. It can't work. Because for you to cheat, you must cheat with a formidable force. And the only formidable force they have is Joseph Boakai. So they can't cheat in an election with Jeremiah Cohn against or George Weah. So they believe that the best person to cheat with is Joseph Boakai. That's all. So everyone else now, you see, they are withdrawing. So, like I told you people the last time, Thomas Farrar then told Jeremiah Cohn that you know exactly the Pape has power. Secondly, we have our business interest then to protect. And we can put this relationship with you and undermine our business interest. The same reason Thomas Father then decided to say, look, we can't honor our business interest and put George Weah in front. Our business interest come first, then George Weah. Whether he had made us or whatever, we don't care. That the same thing that Thomas Father, they have done that to Jeremiah Cole now. They have left Jeremiah Cole in a call. They said we can't put our interest, our business interest, we can't put your interest above our business interest. We can't do that. So they've told him, listen to Thomas Father in Lofa County. Thomas Father said from radio to radio, our own. It doesn't matter what it is. When you hear him say our own, not George Weah you were talking to. Not George Weah you was talking to, because Thomas Father can't say that kind of thing to George Weah. But when Thomas Father was saying our own, even if our own want to go back, our own will support you. Listen to him. That statement has clearly stated that Jerry Kun, whatever it is, you like it, you go or you come down. That's it. So over the weekend or so forth, Jeremiah Kun decided to go back to Nima County. He called the business community on his farm. He wanted to reignite the base. Call the business people, talk to them, and I call money exchanger there. I think 7,000, and 7,000 or whatever it is. I don't know why it is, but it's it. That's why. Then they say you look at one of your friend there and then give the man 10,000. Then you told the business people, and I would talk with Joseph Boaka so that he can, you're looking too sorry for now in Nima country or Nima for, Nima people, I don't know. God is wonderful. So Kun has now gone back to Nima country now to start meeting with the people, the business community, trying to talk to them. Now, we know things are hard. We know things are tough on you people. The country here, we are doing our best. I will talk with the president so that we can see whether we can help you to empower you or whatever. Jeremiah Kun, let me tell you something. When George Weah was in power, Nima County did not have to talk about business people before the business people themselves were feeling the impact of George Weah's presidency. They were feeling the impact of George Weah's presidency. They got everything out of George Weah's presidency. They enjoyed 24/7 electricity under George Weah's presidency. They were empowered under George Weah's presidency. Today, it's done. I think they say he met with pastors too. He called the pastor then to meet with them to pray. Because the pastor then they are praying, they're not working. So he called them to give assurance. You're sorry that your prayer, they're not working, but we'll still try our best. Jeremiah Kun is now going back to base because why? Thomas Farah, then Sir Joseph, then all of them are protecting their business interests. So they're now going there and say, our own, no matter what it is. You see what happening in Nima now? Jerry Kent, he's left alone. But whoever benefit from betrayal? Have you ever seen anybody benefit from betrayal before? So the Bible here, when you be reading it, Judas Iscariot or whatever it is, Judas then say, Judas go betray. What did he benefited from that betrayal? They tell you anybody that I don't like to betray. I don't like it because whether you go or you come down, it will crash. You will crash land. You will crash land. Whether you like it or not, betrayal. It does not. I think I'm talking about. That politics again alarm, my brother. Betrayal in politics have never benefited anybody. You will crash. I don't care what you do. Hold your saying politics now about morality now. Who told you? Who told you people? You see the Democrats, the Republicans, and so forth. You think they don't get integrity? Then why is it that when they catch up with them and they tell them, say the other Republican senator or everything involved in SYZ, that the way Reggie Kun involved in that kind of thing, why do they resign when in political morality or whatever it is? They're going to say that political seat that occupy, I'm going to resign. Hold they in Liberia because you're just useless, and of course, useless bunch of people, they have nothing. Hold they say that politics not clean, politics not morality, politics not integrity thing here and there. in the great United States of America where the people are. Why you think when anything catch up with them, they got to resign? Why they can say, no, a political office I ain't gonna need to do my office. I will continue to be senator. I will continue to be representative. Why do you think these people resign when politics do not have any moral integrity? Bunch of people just want to be useless. They want to get justification as to their uselessness, and that's what they do. And some of us, we believe strongly that politics has integrity. Politics has got to have morals because people must trust you and respect you. That's what keeps the people politics at that level. Because it's a politics that is characterized by respect. They want to earn respect from people. If you'll be sitting down with me and nobody can respect you, what the essence? What's the essence? Look, these guys will crash. They will be landing. You will see that it's just starting. We haven't gone anywhere yet. And we're in 2025. I want to happen now. Let's go to 2026, where we are getting now. And the budget did not pass it. See, the expanding of that budget, where you will know political power, because that budget is tailored around the politics of 2029. See how they will distribute it, that when you will know who will get what and who will be strengthened. Who will get what and who will be strengthened. That budget, the expanding of that budget, that one will tell you who is who. Now the lawmaker then would betray for Natiko for the cry. I told you betrayal does not give you any benefit. You don't get dividends for betrayal. It's temporary. Whoever is paying you anything for betrayal, the benefit is temporary and it's very short. You don't get lasting benefit. Even whatever you got does not last. The lawmakers who betray for Natikofa, today they are crying. They went to Christmas hungry. In fact, one of the lawmakers called me yesterday and said, oh, so the LRA boss said that we generated excess money. Then we went for Christmas hungry. The papa is very wicked. Now one of the lawmakers then who will be Richard Kun. When you see Jerry Kun, then you zooming dance. You know, betrayal does not pay. Go up, you come down. It's natural, it's clear, and it's normal. Betrayal does not pay. I don't care what you do. And you see, Reggie could do a zoomy dance like this. You may finish collecting your money, whatever it is. They went for Christmas hungry. Betrayal does not pay. Because the people who are paying you to betray, they don't respect you in the first place. That's why I don't let anybody come to me and tell me, say, maybe I will give you money, go tell the thing about the person. That how they can devalue. For the mere fact that they even coming to you to think that they can pay you to do something, they feel devaluing you already. That kind of thing can even come in from me. That thing can never ever come in from me. For you to even look at me, to even think about coming to me and say, hey, I want for me to give you the money, I think that you don't have respect for me. For you to even bring that proposal to me, you don't have respect for me. I don't take it. The very people who come into you see how Joseph, but I don't respect them now because they finish. They can be trusted. They have sold their rights. Anyone come here and spend a budget, the plow that will fall down. And you know, after every budget is passed, the execution, the budget execution. Now, where the problem can come from, right? Good. We got in there. If we not get there, you don't call me AB. Every time I talk about it, I say we are getting there. You're getting a joke we are playing. We're not playing joke. But we are getting there. Joseph Boaka would never ever respect those folks. You can be a judge. You take money from Joseph Boaka, you have devalued yourself. You don't get respect. You can be a presiding judge or whatever it is. Once you make people to think that you are regime apologetic person or you are regime and operative as an official or whatever in whatever capacity, you finish for life. Nobody will respect you again. You are done. That's why I hate to lay it so cheap to people because I think that they want to give me something. If you want me to help you, let me help you without anything so that you will know that I don't need anything. If I tell you, say I want to help you, I will help you. I need nothing from you. So that you don't go thinking that if somebody come to me too to give me a dime, I will be able to get against you. No. If I want to, I will see reason to help and will be justified. That's what it is. They are done. So Jeremiah Kun, he crying just started. Nima people, If you will see any phase of any development, you think Joseph Boakai coming to empower you people for you to get a credit to Jeremiah Kun and go vote for Jeremiah Kun in 2029? Do you think Joseph Boakai really care about you people? Joseph Boakai knows that now Nima can make people president. Oh, you don't know that politics? You think I don't know? In that Nima County, in that the crowded politics, in that the crowded counties that have already, you think the people don't know? All Joseph Boakai believe that he needs is to get Lofa County on his side, right? And then get Mosorado County on his side. Try to get Cape. Where you not see the large county then producing president, with the exception of what the large county then I have been talking about in the country, they ever produce president. You think that how our politics works? That Mosorado County. That's why you see the Unity Party focus is in Mosorado County. They will keep fighting in Mosorado County. Everything CDC will do in Mosorado. They will fight. They will fight. Their whole battle is in Mosorado County. That's why they even chose to say Sir Joseph will go for his own party, thinking that Charles Joseph, not doing a go check behind Sir Joseph, he ain't get no more. They didn't know that Sir Joseph are empty bag. So they told him, say, we'll give you money. We want for you to go and form a party. When you're ready to go launch the party, we want to know your strength. So Sir Joseph, now they gave the money. He sat here in America, he told all the nasty thing. They say when you told the nasty thing about Georgia, it will give you base. You know that somebody, you know, some people can say when you want to be in politics, you got to start nasty thing about people, then you get your base. People will come to you. People will gravitate towards you. He just thought Sir Joseph, just thought about talking nasty thing about Georgia, he was going to get him base. So they told Sir Joseph, say, can you launch your party? Sir Joseph went in communities. How many times? He went in communities to community calling the CDC people that you know community. Not do that VIP not there. Well, the guys are saying, and they know it, and that's a fact. Once you have Mosorado County, in fact, Mosorado County is the king's maker, not Nima, not Grand Jida, not something. No, they are just Arabs, right? So the guy said, look, what are we looking we are here? Joseph Boakai already has Lofa County as his block. John Weah has the southeast as his own block. It's set that Mosorado County will got to follow. Nima County will divide it some kind of way. You think that Nima County, if Mosorado County had delivered, Nima County were not going to be important today. And where they tried their best and they did everything they could to elevate the numbers in Mosorado County and went in Nima County to do the cheating there. That's why you see Nima County bragging here today. Nima County people, let me tell you something and take it from me. You are not the king's maker. Go up, you come down, check our statistics. You have never. When you even decided to put all your weight behind Prince Johnson, or Charles Walker Bronsky came next to Eric Johnson Sirleaf. You have never. Don't dream of it. That betrayal you're thinking that your king's maker. If you're not careful, Nima will lose it bigly because you have started losing bigly already on Joseph Boakai. You got to now start re-strategizing. Put yourself in a position that you will be respected. And that's what it is. If you're not careful, Nima County, you will lose it all. You see yourself like that, and you're not doing your own body politics. I'm not saying this, but Nima County, you're just supposed to be that county that everybody want on your side. To just be there. You know, you can just be that decider. Right? That decider. Because if everybody finish 40 together, later in the year, go to your college, they are finished, done. But for you to now prime yourself into thinking that you are the vote rich county in this place is Mosorado County. That the vote rich county. When they say vote rich, that they place the number of votes. That's what we call vote rich county. Vote rich county. The highest vote rich county in this country is Mosorado County. Any one election back to back, Mosorado County. So you understand that. Jeremiah Kun has gone back home now. With these guys, Thomas Faraday, Sir Joseph, then putting themselves behind their uncle down and say, our own. Jeremiah Kun thinking some kind of way now. The whole plan was the paper was going to get old, you will get weak, this, that. The paper getting stronger by the day. What the money can do? What the money can do, Jeremiah Kun? Also, wait, you just thought the paper was going to sit down and then enjoy power. And what going to you? I beg you, yeah. Where? They get people who control power. And the people who control power, not the president, and the surrounding. The surrounding of the president. Those are the people that control power, not the president. There are things that the president will be doing not because of him, that because of the people around him. Oh, you didn't know? Oh, you just think they were going to make themselves vulnerable? No. The people have blocked you now. They will make sure that they protect Joseph Boakai. They will protect him. I don't care what you do, Mr. Gong. Or VP. Whether you like it, you go or you come down. That's the politics. You know, some of you don't understand politics. The way you jump into politics and there's some of the best cards you're supposed to play. You didn't play it well. So they have blocked. And see, everybody now subscribing to Joseph Boakai. Someone for that you are depending on. They say, our own. So Joe said that. He said, a few more safe. You hear the kind of thing that they're talking to their uncle. I saw my old man, George Tegme. Tegme, all that was again, Joseph Boakai, or all of them. George Tegme, you know, he's senator, former senator, George Tegme. George Tegme, then all now go back, Joseph Boakai. You see how they are going now? You see how they are going now? They say they are own, that they are own. So any ambition that you have, Jeremiah, just forget about it. And the worst of all is, your ambition is necessary because Nima County is left out. Joseph Boakai will never empower Nima County because he knows that tomorrow you will use that Nima County against him. Joseph Boakai will never empower Nima County against him. Joseph Boakai will never ever empower Nima County against him. Joseph Boakai get ambition. He will not use your. Joseph Boakai will never ever. So, you getting those points? You are getting those points. Right? Yeah. So, maybe some of you don't understand the kind of things that the politics of the day is evolving around. So now you sit down, you want to call, you see yourself, but you're hitting your ear for Nami. I'm telling you, you're hitting and swearing, but I'm telling you what the politics is. They will just take a few people from there to honor man Jeremiah Kun. That's all. There's nothing else you will get. Whether you like it or not. Or I should tell you what happened in Lofa County again so that you know that indeed it's getting serious. Oh, you don't know? All right. So, you know, the Anopodia who the Lofa County University president, they were embroiled in corruption. So corruption thing that they were on. They are being indicted and they're being in court. Joseph Boakai just visited there. Joseph Boakai never suspended that man. The man just won't leave. Joseph Boakai never suspended. In fact, they may be working, but the other people, I think, under the control of whoever won't leave. Then the main man, the president of the university, he's still working at the university. Joseph Boakai says he's serious for corruption. The Loman people called Joseph Boakai to a meeting in Vonjema. They told Joseph Boakai that Mr. Boakai, the bandit people, CDC managed to make their way through the bandit people. CDC even entered in Foya and made their way there. We, the Loman people, were always behind you and will always behind you. You know, the Loman people, I get a great deal of respect for them, but I think the level of educated people among them is a bit challenging. So I don't know, well, it's a bit challenge for them. But again, they went to Joseph Boakai and they told Joseph Boakai that you dare to our other son, and we have always supported you. They 1 year that our data we get right here, so we are. You can't suspend it 1 year. You got to make the man to go free. There are a lot of people that you be making to go free. You got to make the other man to go free. Joseph Boakai just left from there today. Guess what? They are free. Those people and told them say they are free. They don't involve in any corruption. The court has freed them already. The judge have said that they should go free. You see how this country is? You see how this country, look, the guys are solidifying their bases. But when it comes to Nima County, Joseph Boakai suspend, dismiss, and whatever it is. When it comes to Lofa County, they discuss corruption indoor. They negotiate corruption. Because Joseph Boakai is depending on Lofa. So all that you're in Nima passing around, you're just heading out here for nothing. The guys have gone together. The only place that become a no-go zone for Joseph Boakai or 1883, Joseph Boakai will struggle in Mosvado County. Joseph Boakai will struggle in the southeast. Whether he goes up, he comes down. He will struggle there. And I didn't want preaching your own. Good. The southeasterners will also come with similar message. Our own, our own. Your own, and I know Nima County, Jeremiah can challenge you. You can't see me say you want to be president when Joseph Boga is running to be president. So that own, that your own, that one that your business, because own our own Joria will also get owned our own there too. So there is nothing. Nima County is losing it bigly. You can't. It's done. So all the things you people are passing around, you look at you laugh. I said, look at these people. You're just here, you're here for nothing. You need to put your apps together now and start coming up with a voice. Because Nima, until you can bring the government down to its knees to say, look, you need to give us what we deserve, you will not get it. You will say that. You think I will get it? No, you won't. And far, Joseph Boga concerned, the vice president era. So the idea, anything you want, you will get it through the vice president. I finished. The Nima County is satisfied. But in addition to the presidency in Lofa County, Joseph Boga is giving jobs. Joseph Boga doing this, appointing people doing this. You check to the LRA, Lofa, Central Bank, Lofa, Finance Ministry, Lofa, the whole economy, Lofa, all over the country, everywhere. So you see how it is. Everywhere else, Lofa. Joseph Boga is from Lofa. But you people are now looking at it and say, oh, Eddie, they say that, yeah, that. Let me tell you something. And I saw in Lofa County what Joseph Boga did there. Oh, you don't see what he did there? Oh, okay. So maybe you didn't see the other video. And for you Liberian people, don't hire here for nothing. If you think anything will ever get better, honor Joseph Boga. You're hurting your head. If you think anything will ever get better, you're just hurting your head for nothing. The reason I'm saying this is very clear, and I'm about to give you the reason. I will play a video just now, and I will give you the reason. If you have a child going to school, and that child is scoring 70s, 60s, and so forth, and you are vexed with the child, you are complaining. And instead of the child acknowledging and calming down and feeling some sense of regret for the action, for making you the parent to be angry, the child is getting fair with you. You say, you know, I dream my best. My friend is scoring. So now 20, 30. I scoring 60. You think God doing well. If you hear that child talking that kind of thing, my pa or ma or brother or sister or guardian, just go find your place to hide. That child will never ever improve. Once that child has realized that indeed is what it is, don't hear him for nothing. That child will never ever improve. So if you think that child will go steady, you're hurting your head for nothing. There were times our parents, in fact, there were one time I remembered, I'm in a law school, and this semester at the time I traveled with the president for Onga. I came back. I have a lot of, because I spent most times there, and I came back. I never scored a good grade. So nobody wanna look at me. He was the dean at the time. He looked at me. He said, "You hold he blasted me in your office." He said, "You hold journalists, and you scoring these kind of grades here and there." I saw it. No, I got fair with you, but I saw it like I felt bad for myself that the man would place me. And so I decided to say, me, this semester that coming, I will go on a roll in the law school. I said to myself, this semester that coming, I will go on a roll in the law school. I did not see it to get vexed with him. No. I saw it like he was right. Why should I be scoring these kind of grades and so forth? I will forget about the travels and things. No, let me just leave it and focus on it. I said I will go on a roll. I did go on a roll because I saw it as a challenge. When people see criticism as a challenge, they will improve. When people see criticism as unrealistic, then that person, they headed for trouble. I'm coming to play this for you and you will listen to it yourself. For Joseph Boga to see the criticisms as being unjust, then I think you just get ready and know that you're not going anywhere. You know, the country for all of us. And I just lay your business the way you're in the country, you're going to be thinking. And let me play Joseph Boga's voice. And Joseph Boga said these things in Lofa County. He said this in Lofa County. I'm about to play his voice. You listen to him, and you'll know exactly what I'm saying, and we'll get there. I'm telling you, Joseph Boakai, our president, Mr. President, His Excellency, Ambassador Joseph Yuma Boakai. This old man, in fact, if you listen to all of his cabinet meetings, he is not even cautioning his ministers to do more. He is telling them, thank you. And at times, he even lashes at the public in their faces and says, you don't mind these people, what they can be talking out there. You're already doing well. When people are in the marketplaces and the videos are up, Joseph Boakai does not tell us that he did it. He follows these things. And if he is interested in hearing the truth, but because he's somebody who does not want to hear any truth, he does not want to face reality because they have never wanted to live in a real world. So even his officials, some of them want to be sincere with him. They will not want to share things with him. Unlike we are, where when bad to you, whatever it is about we are, or against we are, or for we are, people will share with him. He got a wife who's also on the internet. So now when somebody eating in there, they are very terrible here and there, she will share with her husband. And the husband will look at it and choose to do something about it. That's how people grow acknowledgement. Because it's often said that the identification of a problem and acknowledgement of a problem is halfway solution to that problem. Just for the mere fact that you have acknowledged that there is a problem is halfway solution. The rest half is left with what you can do to solve it. Boakai does not acknowledge. Every program Boakai goes to, he does not. But when we are going to the places, then you what to call, you got to work hard, you got to do this, you got to do that. How you to be telling your officials? And in fact, when you went on a counted tours, when Josh, we are used to go on a counted tours and things, yeah, we are used to sometimes, look at it and then you see people asking for this, and then you say, yeah, son, then down there, you in your hearing, they posted it one time hall, yeah. We are went out of school where we're very much leaking the education minister there. Then you look at the education minister and say, they play here, you're not able to buy zinc and everything you want, budget. You see, every complaint those people made, George Weah steps on the side of the people against his officials. But for Joseph Boakai, when people raise complaints against officials and their performances, Boakai stands on the side of his officials against the public. He proud himself. People may not understand some things we do, right? Yeah. And me, I don't get time for how you think. I will always say what it is. I will say the God fair truth. Joseph Boakai, if you think you're crying out there, don't hear your ear for nothing. If you're able to wipe your own tears, or if you are crying for somebody to see your tears, don't think Joseph Boakai is seeing it. You better wipe it and go by your business. Because you'll keep crying forever. You better pick up the broken pieces and start moving on. Because it's all about you. Only you. If you think you will cry for Joseph Boakai to listen to your cry, you just in your head. The old man will not. He will not. But when we're telling you some of these things, you will sit and say, oh, the whole day, give the paper. No. The reason we're harsh on the paper, and some of us will calm down in terms of words that we use, what I call here and there. Yeah, because we believe that we are getting out of stage now where we got to just be moderate with him. But some of the things he was doing and which he continues to do is terrible. Very, very terrible. Here, officials, they have no focus, only the CDC. To the extent that when they see people complaining, they see you the CDC. Even their own people complain. Say the moment you open your mouth, you talk to them. Whether that real thing you're talking, they call you CDC. So every complaint that is filed, every complaint that is raised against this government, they see CDC in it. To the extent that Joseph Boakai has to elevate CDC person on the platform of purported CDC person, not even CDC person, but purported CDC person, because the person is not a CDC person. From what Joseph Boakai was reading and he's talking about, the person is not a CDC person. You can see Joseph Boakai, they play your president. You see how serious your president can be.
Me, I will tell you all of the things. You know, God time is the best time. God time is the best. Me, I always tell you, whether you go up, you come down, you can listen to Joseph Boga. That's why I said you don't dream about it anytime soon that your country will be better. If you think Joseph Boga listening to your cries, it's a blatant lie. If there any cry you are doing, try to wipe your tears and just move on and know that it is you who will have to what? Manage your own affairs. It's not our part. The other part there. I have one part. The other part down there. So, yeah. How can we play it? How can we listen to him? How can we listen to the paper? Clearly. That one is something I want to call. You can listen to him. The reason why I said that you're hitting your head for nothing. I said it on purpose that you're hitting your head for nothing. So this is it. This is what he said, and I will share it with you. So let's share this with you so that you verify. Okay. All right, download. Where do we find downloads? All right, here we are. Okay, we have it. So I'm sharing it with you now. This is why I said what I'm saying.
What happened?
So
I want to read to you. Let me have my phone. A message I read. Some people believe that no matter what happened, I want to read to you. Let me have my phone. People believe.
All the complaining you'll find here, that the man goes in his backyard, loafer county. He say, you people believe, and he always let it warrior, no matter what you do. He always, the papa careless about people's feelings. He said, no matter what you do, you're like you're condemned or any kind of way, people appreciating us, whether you're like it or not. See how the papa coming to elevate it 1 year, and I let the papa voice getting very clever. When you're getting too clear, I thought Jeremiah can say, I'm finishing. Yeah, you're listening to him.
Move on. Some people believe that no matter what happened, I want to read to you. Let me have my phone.
Look up.
A message I read that was sent to somebody. A citation.
Like yes,
and I asked the person who sent you this message.
Yeah, Joe, we are a whole CDC that Joseph Boga focus. You see. Well, I don't know why this sedition. Why you don't even know how important you people are in this country. These seditions. Joseph Boga to tell you now. Joseph Boga biggest anybody, even if a son Jojo were to wake up one soon morning and say, "Daddy, the way you run the country and not correct," he will call Jojo CDC. Anything that comes even to so there's no independent mind in this country anymore. No realistic person in this country anymore. Anybody who stands up to Joseph Boga and tells him, and then tell you say, this is it, he will call you CDC. Joseph Boga has taken a fool and all and send that message of all to the extent that people know that indeed he hates to hear about CDC so much to the extent that he sees his biggest threat towards a survivor is CDC. Though CDC was his biggest savior, now he sees CDC as the biggest threat to his survival. Because one who gives can take. Joseph Boga knows that CDC gave him life, and CDC will take life from him after 2029. I'll tell you, if Joseph Boga now crumble, after 2029, he believes that CDC gave him life, and the CDC can take it away from him. So as a result, he knows the prowess of CDC. That's why when you hear the United Party people and the CDC pressing the beyond CDC people, they're the one making CDC more powerful than CDC was ever. CDC, no, Joseph Boga, let me tell you, say Joseph Boga, what you call, you see what he did? He the one brought CDC business in his speech.
Some people believe that no matter what happened, I want to read to you. Let me have my phone. A message I read that was sent to somebody, a citation, and I asked the person who sent you this message that you sent to me, and she says it's a sedition. And the sedition wrote, "See myself today transitioning from sedition to unity partisan because Because from the start, I thought JNB was a joker. But what I'm seeing now, just in a short period of time, I think JNB is a heaven sent. It's a whatsoever transformation that is taking place in JNB government is for all Liberians. So I have no regrets. This is exactly what Thomas Farah is telling you.
ALC, how they have been look all paper like this. ALC, some of the things we can be talking. So you think Joseph Boakai is supposed to take that kind of lie and make it to appear like it is a sedition because he want to make himself feel good? That's feel good effect. He won't put it inside himself, right? He won't make himself to feel good. Then he wakes up and says, somebody told him say that CDC say. Then he wakes up and mentions and say, oh yeah, the development level of development are going the shortest. Hey man, JMB by yourself, your self-evaluation can tell you that even if somebody were to send you that message, you're able to tell them, say, no, the other thing you're talking here is not true. So your whole thing that praises you're looking for from seditions. No wonder when I'm on the show here and we hear when I'm not talking anything good about Unity Party, they can feel so nasty. They put them want for me to praise them one day. No, the day I come up, the same way the election prior to the final result, the day I announced and I said, congratulations, JMB, you are now president. They ran with it. That's what they want here. These people, when anybody comes from CDC of substance now like the other group of people who go in there, because there are certain people JMB looking for. Now like the other people who putting themselves to the feet of JMB, now they kind of put them. There are certain people JMB looking for. Now, just ordinary person, let's agree, let's assume, there's this Latin word called arguendo, for the argument's sake, right? Let's agree for the argument's sake that somebody sent message to JMB. You want to tell me that JMB is not following the messages of these Liberian people who voted for him, who are in the streets, and they are all shouting all over the place, but I cannot have interest in that, but that of sedition. Hey, all United Party people, they are crying on tape. And I hear it. They are crying on tape in the marketplaces. They are talking. They are saying what they are saying. Baka disregards their feelings. And assuming without admitting, because I know there's a blatant lie, then Baka is elevating a sedition message over the people who want in poo-poo water. The number that you see now there, so that person that you call that person there, that the person there, that the CDC person, the man saying what they call, you call that number, that the CDC person. This tells you how these people are drunk when it comes to CDC business. You know why? Because they think the only party that able to take breath from their mouth, the CDC. They play Joseph Boakai Nana. The only party that can take breath from his mouth, the CDC. And remember now, the only party or the only person who gave him life, the CDC. By the grace of God now, except God. The only person who revived him, the CDC. And you know the power of CDC to take away that from him. CDC took him from beggar. Press gave him life, then George Weah lended over power to him to take him from beggar stage to be to where he is today. So he believed George Weah has that same power to take that away from him. So the whole fear. Look at what the information minister did today. You see, one thing about Pierre, you know, yeah, now I can see where the guys were. The only reason you hear them saying we are not coming back because they don't want to go back. Because we are coming back means they will go back, right? They are not willing to go back. So, like I'm saying, whether you like it or not, you want to what they call AC Joseph Boga praising himself already. So you keep crying. Why you're suffering here in Mosovado County, Joseph Boga when you want time to go celebrate there. He went here one time to go celebrate. And he's taking a sedition statement to tell you that nothing, the paper will not change. Whether you like it or not, you won't go, you can't. Here's a man praising himself already. That's why I laid the scenario about a child and a parent. Look at what Jeremiah Pierre. I don't know. So let me ask Pierre. Okay, Uncle Pierre there or Joseph Bogane. Let's leave that one. When the Unity Party people used to be living their houses with Unity Party paraphernalia, they had their campaign team there on them, Unity Party people. When your peer then used to go to Prince Johnson Church, only to listen to Prince Johnson using the puppet of God and denigrating Josh Weir. You took your time to go listen to Prince Johnson's sermon, Unity Party people. You went there. Not dregs like people who went to church to go serve God. You went there to listen to politics. When Prince Johnson was preaching. That today, Pierre said, we are used the church to discuss politics. Oh God. Yeah. Why do you guys, they contradict themselves so much in everything they do? Why? We had always used this church. From the time we was president, we had always used this church. When we had intercessory services upon his return to this country, he used those platforms to talk about national issues. Because he's a national figure. And the very people who are sitting right before him, who are they? They are Liberians being affected by the situations of the day. Who else of a national caliber as George Weir will mount a podium of such and does not take advantage of an information? Because whatever the people are going through, these people sitting there, they are in one way or the other going to take political decisions. In what way will they not listen to such a message? Prince Johnson had his members going to his church. And believe that those members who were going to his place, they were confronted with burning issues, confronting them in a state. And the very Unity Party people went there to listen to the message. So what's the issue? What did George Weir do wrong? And the major issue George Weir stressed down there, not the platform that is being used, which of course is not strange. George Weir had always used it. And anybody would like to use it. Because the church is made of all sorts of when you go to the Bible school and then you're learning, especially doing theology, you get to know that you study everything about the entire society. The pastor down there knows everything about politics, knows everything, absolutely everything. So the simplest thing George Weir did down there, for which you people could not attend to, is to challenge you to show new project. And there was an opportunity for UPR to have just countered George Weir. At least, though in a very rude and very much, not rude, sorry, but in a more confused and in a non-justifiable manner, the police RG told a message from there before the evening could close. He went and justified why police are in the street. He said it's democratic, at least for sure. He said it's only because so the information minister is supposed to now come up to say the message new project that we created. I just wonder what Jeremiah
Jerry Limina Pia to have just listed the new projects that were initiated. We are simply saying there is no new project that Unity Party has embarked on 2 years. We does not have problem with continuing because now a personal money, no. And the country money. Every other project he has, the capacity he occupied, the position he occupied, what made him to do that. So that's not an issue. But we was concerned about what did you initiate of your own. To say, look, we came. And this is what we have initiated. These are things that we are then supposed to do that they did not do. So we are now starting it. This is what we are then failed to do. Then they were just sitting down, they passing around, they talk about hospital and things. And we can do better. That thing, to just say, look, we can do better. And this is what we have started to do better. That thing, that question, George, we are asking, what have you initiated on your own? The place George we have left electricity that the place stay in. I'm not seeing communities, connection, extensions, no. The place we have left it that the place stay in. 2 years gone now. Because we was doing extension at the same time, power supply. So the money that we're spending, and that's what the unit part. So even if you see stable electricity now, yeah, because they have no cost, because they are not involved into connection, they are not involved into extension. George, we went on a wider scale. You know when they talk to carry on extension, you didn't have to buy what? Light poles, you didn't have to buy transformers, you didn't have to buy wires. At the same time, electricity need to be flowing. That's how George we was going. George we attacked everything at once as he was going. Today is stuck to where it is. You are not seeing new communities connected. No. If it is happening at a low scale, unlike what we are dead on an industrial community scale, where every community you will see Lepo already laying out there, they were hopeful that is about to be planted. Josh, we are asking simple question. What is the new thing that you have initiated? Just tell me. Say this is what we would not have done, but we have initiated this. What is it? You want to go with the OIR pass? That George we are. George we are paid for everything down there. What have you initiated? Nothing. Nothing. Simple challenge George we are put out. You can counter it. All your join, you go to church. He using church, the man passing to the church, he just say all kind of thing in the church. He not supposed to be using the church. He not supposed to be using what now? You know how your pastor then use their pulpits to say vote for Joseph Boga? You know how the pastor, the Liberty Christian Center pastor who took the flag of Liberia and gave it to Joseph Boga and said Joseph Boga is preferred over George Weah. You not follow that one, eh? The other pastor, I don't know where we one of the area, I don't know, I read to Vamoma. No pastor that were using their pulpit to say they're coming to power because George we are now fee. What kind of people that will get in this country as well? What's your issue in this country? Well, so we, they just gentle so much about George we are until anything he says, which of course I see. George, we are just put a simple challenge and you're not able to counter it. Wow. Folks, let me tell you something. We are going to 2029. The Unity Party people, they know there is nothing they can do to change anything. You listen to their president already praising and said that he now achieved more already. He has done better than even George Weah. The development is on a spree. In fact, it's more than even George Weah. Though George Weah just put a challenge yesterday. George Weah just put a challenge yesterday. And they can't counter it. But let me tell you as we are going. When you hear the Unity Party people making harm of, they are making harm of to give them reason to cheat. Because they say they will cheat. And they think they will make us weak to think that when they say they will cheat, we will feel weak. They lie. The people know they failed. There's nothing else they can do. Because the year we're going to, it will be terrible. It will be terrible. They can't continue to rate the way they continue it. They come here small.
The more they hold the money, it's up to them. That the more people will cry. Anybody, we get time for that. But we are getting to 2029. Don't allow your anger to take the better of you. George Weah has said we should do it the CDC way. We are taught, when CDC was in opposition, people said CDC very violent, rude, this, that. Now we are seeing that the Unity Party people are the people who are really, really rude. Very arrogant, rude. They can curse, they can do whatever it is. Now we know them. CDCians are not rude people. No, I have got to know them. They are tolerant because the leader is tolerant. They are respectful because the leader is respectful. They can live with anybody, anytime. The CDCians, yes, they can. You don't have to give them your support as condition for them to accept you. No. You can be a Unity Party president. CDC men will get you house to sleep in. We are going to 2029. And it's good. One good thing the CDC has done, or the opposition has done, is to make Unity Party to dream about 2029. Unity Party is forced to 2029. That's one when you hear that we are not coming back. We are not coming back. We are not. Anytime you hear that a pain, now enter there. What they saying? We are not coming back. They can hear jump from the city. Boom! We are not coming back. We are not coming back. Just like you were sleeping, a certain demon that what they call say, come here, come here. Just like that. Every time they wake up, they jack wake up, so they jack. Oh, we are not coming back. We are not coming back because as they are doing, they have been dreaming all day. Joe, we are not coming back. So you mean when some of them go to their offices, they can walk there. So in the morning they look at the office for long. And the office are sitting in today. Then they look at their text messages in their phone from the bank account because they were hungry now. So you mean 18 years? No, we are not coming back. They will just start talking to their offices. Oh, they just solano going all over the place. That thing that you can be hearing outside, that the one that you can hear outside. Follow these people in their offices, in their cars. So now when they're driving, they can forget about themselves. They wake up. We are not coming back. We are not coming back. It gets to them so much to the extent that the guys are getting sick. They're getting crazy. Go and check. Some of them can sleep. They can be snoring. So now you knock their door straight. Papa, we are not coming back. We are not coming back. Every little thing happening to them now. The guys, you see, oh God, Jesus. The guys are gone. They are now insane. The guys are now insane. You can see that it's into them to the extent that every little thing you and them just talking. They will just all that thing you and them talking their manner on you. No, you and them will be talking. You hear see? You're not even talking about politics business. Either you're talking about how school when they will get tests or when you will go. We are not coming back. We are not coming back. But we're not discussing. We are not coming back. How can you bring it? We are not coming back. The guy said, the guy, what can I put in there? So, we are not coming back. We are not coming back. Just try and be discussing something with the UP officials. You're going to be discussing something different. Just something different. Just take something different. You and then just start talking it. And what about it is? And then I jump inside. We are not coming back. Don't call me AB. They think I don't know something happening to them now. Like, we are not coming back because but chief, let you discuss here. What do you got to do? We are not coming back. You and you people will be in argument. You'll be discussing how roads this, that, here, and that because they don't want to argue with you on road. They will jump back straight. Oh no, we are not coming back. Y'all got crazy. You see, then we are there. No problem. Then we are there business. I don't know. It can just make people crazy. Why you're getting so crazy over there? We are there business. You and you be president. What you talking? You're talking about what did your government do? Oh, your government what? No, you need our topic or the jump back. Oh no, we are not coming back. No, they were making sleep. The papa heard that John, we are coming back to the country. The papa say we are coming back. Me, we are not coming. We are not coming back. No, the papa. Anything he hears about George Weah, the papa is worried.
The last time people came to visit Joseph Boaga, one of his staff were talking, they were lecturing, they were lecturing on some stuff, concerning how the AU should operate, the ECOWAS, and so forth, here and there, blah, blah, blah. Then they talk about representation and legislative representation and how people are supposed to represent and the country at ECOWAS and so forth, here and there. So, as they were talking, Joseph Boaga just for a hand was just acting and listening to the man. He listened. Then when the man got through, he just intercepted. In no time, Joseph Boaga left the whole AU discussion. He jumped back. He said, "That's what the Liberian people are saying, that we will not come back." But the man asking, but they are talking about AU, yeah, or whatever it is. What do you bring about that? What the Liberian people say that we are not coming back? Joseph Boaga, he said, "That's why. That's why the Liberian people talking that we are not coming back. Got to do with AU, ECOWAS representation. They didn't represent all those things. What do you got to do with that one there now? We are not coming back." You didn't party, man. Just that you didn't party, man. Say, just wake them up and sleep. Oh, we are not coming back. We are not coming back. We are not coming back. Yeah, Rita just saying the city. She said, if you have a friendly unity party, whenever we are talking anything, comment or post about Joshua, she says that. Say we are not coming back. Anyway, let's get to the lines and interact with you folks. Call us right here on this very time. Let's go. We are not coming back here. Really kidding the people now. We are not coming back. We are not coming back. We are not coming back. Why you call we are not coming back? Why you call about we are not coming back? Now you want to call. You better lead them. Why you going to go? The whole day you say that we are not coming back. We are not coming back. We are not coming back. Just tell us you didn't find it. Just now you're for we are not coming back. We are not coming back. It's getting into their heads now. It's into their heads, and it's too terrible. They are. Oh God. Then we are named here. I don't know what we are doing. We are not coming back. We are not coming back. We are not coming back. Let's get to the lines and interact with you right here on this very time. Let's go. The first caller, how you doing?
God,
hello, how you doing? Let's hear from you.
Number and you, this is a paper. Sorry, we are Toba.
Yeah, Toba, let's hear from you, please.
Oh, God said, don't say your head. Do you go, you see, they come back from abroad. Here we go today, they value. And they asking them question, where you do and why you the best?
Mm-hmm.
And they bringing 30 millions of guns inside it. They know how they can open gun. And I think you listen to 2029. Goodbye, Abba.
Thanks for your contribution. Hello, the next caller. Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
Yeah, Emily. Teacher live.
Go on, boss. Let's listen to you.
Yeah, then poor righteous teacher. I saw you the last time I am police. I want you to worry about these people. The people that whole story just looking like Spartan story. And you know what Spartan story looking like? The web they've got a web pull every low in to go down, to sink down, to go beat part of the people. The people they not naughty, the people are really war. Yeah? Okay. You listen to me?
Mm-hmm.
The people are like, the people are way war. They look at this phone, not saying, oh. What can happen at the end of the day when you catch it? Where you look? Can't compare yourself with that man. That man is a master. All that worry, they will continue to worry. They will continue to worry at the end of the day. Yeah? You always remain strong in the continue to grow. The more you worry about that, the more you continue to grow. So the people in that business, we're not trouble about them so much. Only worry is we are waiting on time.
And certainly you are 100% right. You are 100% right. Let me get on to medicine. Medicine, let's hear from you quickly. And let's hear from you. No time. Yeah. Yeah, let's hear from you, medicine.
Thank you so much for the discussion. I just want to throw light on that liberty you were talking.
Mm-hmm.
It be sometimes I wonder whether Jeremiah can think. Where he get thinking, thinking is in the right direction. Because for a man who is a vice president to a sitting president, the sitting president has now gone on the media to tell the people who elected him that will not seek re-election. And the guy has been desperate, doing all kind of things around, establishing auxiliary, all kind of things. Friends of Jeremiah going to Nima County, get building up his surrogates all over the place. And look at what happened this video in Lova, or Tomafala, establishing movement in Lova County for Bulgari election. So what that we tell him? And the stupid few people in Nima County who support him, they purported man or who want to become president, Jeremiah. Thank God that there are people like us them from Nima who do not believe in tribal politics, along with some good people that are know there. That the man is dying in Nima County slowly. His dream is being buried in Nima County slowly. Now, what you saw in Nima County a few days, he go collect what he say, he having meeting with business people. I know a lot of business people in Kanta who are citizens, job people. A lot of business folks. The guy got nothing in your head. He doesn't think right. When you are desperate, there is no good idea in your head because of your desperation. So Nima people will get to know that one country cannot produce a president. We saw in 2005 election that Koto came second. In fact, he came first in Nima country. But when the results are going to other country results are coming, he got buried, he got nailed. It always happen to Prince Johnson every time he's wrong. He can tell the Nima vote. But can he get vote in other country to win? Just as we rightly said. Charles Bronski came next to Ellie. Because Bronski got vote in all other countries. Prince Johnson could not get vote in other countries. So the food that in Nima County that passing around with their business, I don't know the thing that Nima County alone can even get 100% vote, he can become president, which he can even get 50% vote in Nima County. Jeremiah can even get 50% vote in Nima County. So Ebi, thank you. Thank you for the discussion.
Thanks, Medicine. Let's get on to the next caller. Hello, how you doing?
Thank you, Ebi. How are you?
Fine, boss.
Yeah, this is Ed Moka, and I remain the visually impaired, giving this one prepare President Fit to the fire to deliver. You know, the guy is desperate, and he allowed that desperation to lead him into trouble in the midst of confusion that Jerry, you know. And you don't do that. When Jerry made a trip to that U.S. where he referred to President we as a common citizen, Jeremiah Cole was endorsed to run for the presidency in 2029.
Right, and he accepted
it. Well, yeah, and he accepted it. And we told him that was a big mistake that he made. Whether the president is crying, whether the president is in a wheelchair, that's your boss. Give him change and hear what he will say. Then you can come up with your ambition. This Josephine, like you were saying, these are the guys that were behind them before so that they can be able to reduce the quote-unquote citizen number in Mozzarella County. Okay, so now you see how it's going against it now. If Fred Forty running Nima to get 7,000, what will you do for them? That is why you should have been doing ever since the money that you have. Instead of you taking it and put it into the party of people say that you found a political party to fight another opposition political party. That was a charade, you know. And that they are politics that are pushing in local country. We will not push that politics because we know that one country can make you win, two countries can make you win. But if he's going to say our own, if you think that local country will make you president, it's up to you. We will say to the rest of the country that we are here for all. We are not here to tell you, say, our own is our own, but we are here to represent the entire Nigeria and be on our side. And that is why we are going to be telling our people. So let them put themselves outside, and we hope that all that they are doing, they are not doing it to put Bwaka into more mess. Okay? Quickly to the Jeremy Pia. Jeremy Pia disappointed his supporter today. Because actually, I don't follow their platform. But I followed that briefing today, thinking that he could have come out to outline their new project to counter President Weah. And he failed to do so. While he did, he refers to quote-unquote church. We told it alone. Now you say that you're talking about leading President Weah where he go. Okay, if you're not doing the right thing in the church, that here you go, talking. Now you don't want to hear from you. We wanted you to outline your new project as President Weah has challenged you. But he failed to do that today. That was quite disappointing for his supporter and for your government. That he is supposed to have all of the information when it comes to the information minister, but he failed to deliver today to tell us what are their new projects, where are they, and where can we find it. but rather to jump up President we are, oh, you stay in the chair, you are desecrated the chair, this and that. Come on, man. They will go to the flip-flop and tell to you guys, we'll keep pushing them. We will not rest. We will not allow them to sleep in peace.
Okay.
George,
Thank you,
Etma.
Thank you, Etma. We appreciate that. And how are you doing? Hello? Sisi, let's hear from you. I know, mommy.
My own son.
I trust you. Powerful bomb. Sisi, I'm not hearing you again. Let me call you back. I think something is wrong somewhere. The network should be a problem. And let me see whether I can have it done here. All right. Yeah, quickly. Yeah.
The subscriber
is busy. All right. So you're calling me and I'm calling you back, man, Sisi. You have to give the space so that I can get to you. Yeah. Yeah, please. Yeah, you're calling me. I'm calling you back. All right. So let me see. All right. Okay. Yeah, just hold on. Man, Sisi, how you doing? Hello? Mercy? No, boss. Okay, I'll get a Mercy subsequently. Yeah, let me hear from you.
Thank you, Teacher. Sir.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
Teacher, thank you. Teacher, I'm Ellis Kulu, following you from Nima District 7.
Okay.
Teacher, thank you for the platform. Teacher, it's so frustrating to the people of Nima. The people that never voted United Party when the quote unquote 5%, when we were in the election space, they were saying there were no drugs in the federal hospitals. There were a lot of drugs trading people, children who drugs were couldn't control at the time. But today, Teacher, every part of Nema you go, every city you find yourself in, they just have taken over in any other city you find yourself in, Teacher.
You mean the drugs?
5% cannot speak on that. The narcotic drug, the substance drugs I'm talking about.
But the same campaign is launching in Monserrato County. Why they can't do the same there?
The campaign was just a charade, Teacher. Monserrato there, Jerry Free there, I don't call where about 12% died for something. Yeah. So now you have the late senator. While they were pushing, they said it was former President who signed the gay right, Teacher. Today in Awash, it is happening. How many American people benefiting from the 5%? How would you spend 2-3 years then when season comes? You can say you give him 1% $2,000. How many people benefit from this thing to life? The area has to speak. The 5%, the reason that today you keep seeing people come around to life, other people want to get a daily brains. That's why you say that. But you not get a more again. The people want to destroy it. They destroy the tactic. And I make it to German Teacher line. You know, the entire the party government, when our CDC brief, at the only time they will brief. So sometimes when we are not talking to you, we can say that you're part fan. You can only say that my pie alone get it fine, give me the party. I will say, yeah, Teacher line, I'm pie again. But we discuss the entire nation something. You have 85-year-old man who couldn't manage your own life. The 11 people brought him on a space. Then you look at a public figure, higher political figure, and say, you're not come back, Teacher line. So they are worried on a daily basis, Teacher line. So that's how they got the other time they were passing in storm before. He fed and said, hey, Joe, we are not coming again. I said, why is it? He started laughing. So they made every state about it, Teacher line. We must have been who was struggling. They couldn't buy their own bread today, like Representative referred to Mo Ali, who did not say they beat him Parisian to not clean on a car after they finish using the people. No one can afford to buy a on his own. So that's the kind of mentality they have. We are not coming, and not where we come back to the now. City will not carry there because the security measures are order will put 10% and we have votes. So thank you for having me, Chief.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. I appreciate that. And let me get on to this one right here, my brother. And we appreciate all of you for what you do. We are grateful to the Almighty God for everything. And no matter what it is, we are certainly getting there. And with God, all things are possible. And we are going to work together for the good of our country. And whether you like it or not, these things are challenging times. These are challenging times, especially in our country. Hello, how are you doing, man, Sisi?
Thank you for calling my chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, the woman my money.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you for the show. Like I was saying, they just said Bwaka and Wakatumo Bwaka. You see, they were looking dry and nasty up.
How?
Purposely was drinking there, yeah. Nasty to see a vice president for 12 years, we want to set color in front of you. And man, open your open parking lot, he a compound, collecting ball. The people was running, dying. Drinking there, purposely was drinking there. You think when every go back to every purposely, they will not be. The one is sporting, they say, oh, he will not. What must in Australia? He must take a racket and tell man for you. I said, no, you were able for me. I don't want to happen now. Just say for capital very told no hey, no say. Say to the power to my son, my oh my you now. For what they do to point, let me to bring your place. Party here call up. You know what no, let people was dying. Even I don't want to call. I know more Ali. I'm more tired thinking. You say you're looking straight up. Even put the $100, you can't go move anyway. So fish to support better. You were not able. But today, he was recently nice enjoying. And you are putting more on we are. The one we are asking there. And when the Mina Piao can't check us, we have to say, show your new project. What a plan you tell them the development. Yes, I'll say that development will eat. When we are built, say that we also will eat. When we are there, I will even more. I want no better. You are asking about child. And I run for what eat today. But I can development. What is development carrying up? Oh, we are left that. The way they're doing that, the way they're carrying up. No new gun is breaking yet. No new gun is break. Then they show them gun is break. We are asking. And that's a question. Then you go, well, yeah, I know what we're not talking about. We are open it. So, no, yesterday, it was free yesterday. I checked. They were well out, gravy, that was Bulgaria, and Buffalo in your chest. And then, where you think so? Yeah. The nothing I want to tell you, nothing I want to go over in Metro. Yes, no, to your shocking rat. You're over in Metro, the whole summer around, that's how they will play. Anything you're doing in this concert, so then when I tell me, I say, oh, that's Richard do it. They said, Bokal, I was carrying that down with 4% or 44, every time to gain money. And when the people are learning, you will call for to gain money. So they tell you, say, Sidisha check me. People are crying, they put a crying. First of all, you Sidisha check me, that's all your what? So the very say, you can't hear, you can't understand, you can't see, also. People dead brain, you can't know, also, it's what happened, also. You open and I put that for you. You know that one? You said, brother, must let me take you, yeah? Must say you are text. You say you are text, you say you are phone, must talk to me. Then you look at it and tell and respond to what.
Okay. All right. Okay, no problem. Let me get on to this one right here. And what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Angela calling from Onikuru.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe you know, you see what you are saying. You see, Joseph Baka, somebody talk that thing. You see the man that he free now. I mean, the college man from Lupa.
Yeah.
Okay. You see the whole state, 3 branches of government. I want you to take note of this. The 3 branches of government are under Joseph Baka control. Let me tell you now. They are the ultra viral. You know how I will call him. The ultra viral man that Joseph Baka put there, that man is on a mission against CDC. So let me tell you, I think someone told it once, so on the measurement, no, leader man. It's not time about that man. That man is a special agent there to let cases pass in favor of Joseph Baka. And you see it. And I ain't saying now, you're a local country man, you free. You see the kind of way. Then when you talk the people, they are disobeying the law, breaking the law, and everything. These are small things. Those physicians are in our house, in the house, they're crying. So we are physicians, God will see them. They say that, and DJ blew them. While he was up and down, he couldn't see no leg. He killed CDC now on the ticket. Because every time he already know when he killed CDC ticket, that they don't want to do. You're still betraying CDC. So we are calling them, talking to them. They won't hear how much is 15,000, how much is 25,000, nothing. But yeah, then the three telling that better in the wheelbarrow. They're crying. Joseph Baka will deal with them.
That other Jeremiah Kumende. Let me get it. And I think what it came print just for with frustration because print just going to come back to we are. Because he called we are saying my son, I want you at the top. And they notice it. That why they gave all the frustration to that message you die. Because print just going to notice and come out of Jeremiah Kum. He tell around here. He will tell around. Thank you, Eddie.
Thank you, Mama, for your contribution. I appreciate it. Let me get on to the next call. Hello?
Good evening, Eddie.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah, Victoria Park calling from Johnsonville.
Yeah, Vic.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother. Okay. I want to ask you people, because we have put challenge today. Let me see what project says they're going to make power to break ground to funding to get money for the funding for the project. They make challenge you. They don't get nothing to say. They say, oh, the man goes, go to the church, he start talking all kinds of things. As he said, what the preachers were air, what preachers are making political statement. And all the never are looking to preach the church. But they PYJ, and according to PYJ, after they made a political statement, they were just saying, oh, the Papa do it today, the Papa do it. But the man bring the part of the terror, they kill it, man, and they pay again, the Macan. Then I hear Joseph Castable. I secure following you never more easy. That really move you really worry because we're not present. We are coming back to 2029. Our that one we not even happening. They saw people at behind you never. They saw people at behind Joseph Boka. They are listening to me. I know the way you never the kissy boy the people say oh we for that he will not say our that for 2029 for the Balepa. They say it will go to the Balepa and for their own too. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mommy, for your contribution. I appreciate all of you. Hello, how are you doing? Next caller, hello.
Yeah. Good evening, AB.
Yeah.
Good evening to the peace love people of Lofa County. AB, okay. My name is Mohammed Don Fofana Jr. Well, I joined a conversation from the Japan Freeway. I just want to commend you this evening. AB, you always, stand your ground, AB. Okay, I want to appreciate you. But AB, sometimes I wonder on this government. What President we have said in December, is glaring. How will you say that this table? We have not seen you no extension. What you just said your elaboration, no extension of legislation. Some wrong, some President we based on plenty of posts in other communities, giving meter free. Since the came power, we have not seen anything like. Then you say that you making it stable. So this.
Hey, my brother is off. Sorry, my brother. And let me get on to the next caller quickly. And we are getting there with God. All things are possible. Hello, how are you doing? Let's move on. Here we go. Yeah.
Thank God. Johnson Freeman calling you from Habel.
Habel, let's hear from you, Mr. Freeman.
But if you some silent listener, you can just be suffering yourself. You forgot about our United Party poor. How long 2029? Let's see what we're talking about. Say we will not come back. We getting the power, will not get the power back to we are. So you didn't be thinking about the people.
I like that. All right, we'll give it right back. And to who?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, how you doing?
To Johnny, yeah. How you doing? I was fun.
I'm
oh, okay. Blessed child, you are blessed.
Thank you, amen.
Yeah. Yeah. Concern, I want to ask them United Party people or with a media PR when they will explain to us, when they will show us what they have done, what they own a project, then they live in it, they talking things they're not supposed to talk. The council of church and the president, when he can stand to talk, not in a basket cash. They say in a basket cash they talk, they stand on the pulpit. When we go to service, I think used to pour our heart. While you are thinking about serving God, they're there preaching politics on the pulpit. Then after today, they go to judge God. We are every preach politics. The only thing we want from them, let them show us what they have done. That what the next show you can send it to us or show it, but we need to make a no wahala noise. The only thing they are doing is to build the 10 million house Ipoya, that what they're doing, or they know that comment our complaint before they used to say, Joe, we are not doing nothing. They said, Joe, we are not doing nothing. Every one of them, they will say he not do nothing. Okay, you that do something now, show us. And you can show it. Then you doesn't about that. And so God bless you. You are blessed.
God bless. All right, thank you so much. Let me get on to this one. We are getting there. Hello, how you doing?
Hey, Evie.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Papa?
I'm doing fine.
To my Liberian people. Thank you so much, Papa. This is my route. I'm calling from the U.S., Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
We're driving on the earth, walking on the earth.
I say that you are
just enjoying ourselves.
Easy now, yeah.
It's not easy. What? Yeah. It's like something like heavy opi from Sunday. It's not easy. But we tell God, thank you that we are here. And Ebi, thank you so much for flagging those issues in our country. You understand me? No, when I listen to our president, Joseph Nyanabuakai, and I listen to Tomo Farah preaching those kind of politics, some all equip us, equip our body on this side. It makes some of us scared. Because I tell people, I was not baby when the war came in our country. And maybe let me say something here. We're not taking people back. When the war started, my late father, one morning he called us. He said, look, there war here. It will tend to travel war and it will be nasty. Then I asked, I said, Papa, why? He said it will start the way they said the way it's starting like this. It will tend to travel war and it will be ugly. And he told me something that I can't talk on this show. Maybe I was they can say I know Papa girl or something. So my father and I will go fishing, we go do. You just think about it. Ask anybody from Riverside about Rebecca Sayon and Matthew Sayon, my father, the Sayon family, they will tell you. For the reason I want like a man, I do things, I want to do things the way men do things, you understand me? And we saw AB, we saw how nasty the war was and it couldn't end. But the war tend to travel, so the war couldn't end. That take lives away. And some of us today, we are fatherless. No brothers, uncles, and all were beheaded in front of us that we saw in Riverside. That's scaring me. So for the reason where they can slaughter the cow, when I went to Ivory Coast, I never used to go there because it used to scare me. Anytime I get there, that reflection used to come to me. You understand what I'm saying? But for Tomo Father to come on and be talking about your own, we just want to send, for me, I don't know about other people, but I'm sending the caveat. Because I know he's listening. Liberia, we are all one family. My first son, I had him by Loma May from Lofa County. So they will stop what they're doing in that country. If the people say Joya is coming back, that their opinion, everybody get their whatsoever they want to do. That the constitution, that they're right. The people get the country to you. You can't govern the country. You suffering our people. You killing our young children. You busting our sons and daughters. You naked them in the street. You busting their eyes. Then you coming to talk about your own, that your own. We're not here for tribal war. The only thing I want to tell Liberian people, President we is coming back, and he is a twins father. I'm not say mother, but father. The twins that the father can lay down the day for the twins to come on both sides. We are all one family, and we are not here for tribalism. We are not here for whether it's this and that. We are all one. They must stop it. And before I can leave you, Jeremiah Pierre, if you know that the house of God is not place for people to carry politics, then why you went in the Lutheran church to kill our people there? So in the church, in the house of God, you can go there and kill people there, right? But you can't preach politics there. You need to stop it. Joya is coming back. Thank you for having me.
All right, thanks, Mommy, for your contribution. And that is it. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello, Eddie.
Yeah, Mama.
Yes, you can. Like, you know, walk on the outside. You may not get to there. I think we are so far to pay, the house, pay, my sleep carrying out the talking. What I did, man, what I did, it is what I like to die, you know, the time to keep. Coming back, the project free. What they carry, they carry the free. Ah, they walk coming back. They throw just pressure for the walk coming back, Benny. And they will come back and will not give up. Anybody put it, that people will put it. And we tell it. They say it's not a one guy portrait. They realize they never bury right here. They're not bad. So they want the hammocky and say, my son, they'll take you. What they want that you see my best will see you. Okay. It will work for all. You're not scared of nobody. Yes, they get to make more fear. And they say, Gabriel was that. They say, Gabriel, sorry, is that what that Gabriel, what are coming now? What are coming? The bishop and Johnny, we don't talk about it. The bishop and we didn't work. And what is going to pass it? He just say anything. The party Gabriel say. They don't say. They don't know the fire that are put him battle on him. They don't have a person. Now I'm going to cartoon. And the tapia, up to the pia, and I know. And I hear. Thank you, Baba.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, my best.
Thank you.
All right, thanks so much for your contribution. I appreciate that. Let me close you on this one. Hello, how are you doing? Hello.
Good night, Father Ebi. This is Pastor Samuel David Smith from Peace Island, Congo Town, right behind the ministerial
All right, man
complex.
of God, go on. Let's listen to you, please.
Yeah, Father Ebi, there are a few things I want you to know.
Mm-hmm.
The Bible says, for the lack of knowledge, my children perish.
Certainly.
And another thing you need to know is that we have readers
Mm-hmm.
and we have people who can understand.
Okay.
There are people who read scripture, but they don't understand and they don't know the meaning of those scriptures.
Okay.
When you look at the scripture that was read by Jeremiah Pierre,
mm-hmm.
if I'm not making a mistake, I think that was referring to them in government.
Okay.
Yeah. When he can use that, be not deceived, God is not more.
Yeah.
He's referring to them that Joseph Namambwaka is deceiving the country.
Mm-hmm.
He Jeremiah are deceiving the country.
Okay.
And Graco Como is also deceiving the country. That's the one they're trying to tell the public.
So it was a scripture purposely meant for them, but he's turning it, yeah.
They are using for them to say they are referring to Joshua because they lack of knowledge. They don't have no wisdoms. That is the reason you see the country going backward,
Right,
because there's no wisdom.
You're right.
They don't have the leadership ability.
Mm-hmm.
They just forcing us here. They just want to use Joshua as a conduit to establish accomplish their mission. But Joshua can be that conduit to accomplish their mission. So let them go back in Coco and learn more, learn how to read, and get the understanding of the Bible before standing before the public.
You're right.
And come up with those type of things.
You're right.
So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, man of God. I appreciate it. Certainly, it's up to them because they are the ones that are in the place to deceive people. And of course, they are the ones. They are the ones. All right. Thank you, man of God. Thank you. All right, folks. This is all the time we've got tonight, right here on this very day, folks. My name is Decembr Gosson. We are tomorrow going to be back here, and we're going to hit it up and up and up and up again. So tomorrow is going to be the 31st, the last day, man. We're going to spend it together, people. Oh yeah, your most memorable moments are going to all be highlighted on tomorrow, and we are going to be together. It's going to be the fiery moment we bid farewell to 2025. Then jumping majestically into 2026. It's not going to be for fun because where we are going now is fire for fire. And thank God he has started. And His Excellency Ambassador George Manawia has led the way already.
We look forward to seeing what comes out of it. But again, the challenge is out there. What new project have you initiated? You can't still be telling us what you will do, but what you have done. 2 years enough. Because we took 2 years to tell you that there was a 14 military hospital. And we accommodate people, especially in the wake of COVID-19. You see where we are? It's all about just talking, but it's about doing. Thank you all of you for the time until we are back here. We are going to be very much grateful to all of you. Keep us in your prayers. The threats are out there. People don't want to see us. They don't want to hear us. But remember, there's a God who is always alive. He is always there making to guide us and of course protect us in everything that we do. All you need to do is to be a man to pray. Because when there is a man to pray, remember, there is a God who is established forever to answer. So we are grateful to all of you. You are for pleasant night. Tomorrow we're going to be back here. Bye-bye.
When there is a man to pray, there is a God to answer. You didn't bring me this far to leave me, to leave me. Now I'm better, 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 now I'm better.